You wake up and get dressed. Your right hand fastens a button, but then your left hand swoops in and tears it right back open. The movement is too coordinated to be a simple muscle spasm or a nervous tic. Every finger moves with intent, executing a calculated physical choice made entirely outside your conscious awareness. This is alien hand syndrome. It reveals a jarring reality. The conscious version of you lacks exclusive control over your physical body. Imagine sitting in the cockpit of a commercial airliner, sharing the space with a co-pilot who has their own set of controls and keeps silently overriding your flight path. Standard human brain architecture relies on a dual control system. It is a biological feature of our species, appearing in the anatomy of every healthy person. This internal structure creates a physical divide in how the body processes information and executes commands. To understand the rebellious left hand, we must look at the silent co-pilot inside the skull. The brain operates as two separate hemispheres, each handling a distinct set of tasks. This diagram highlights the left hemisphere, which manages logic and speech. The right hemisphere specializes in spatial awareness and raw emotional states. Connecting these two halves is the corpus callosum, a bridge consisting of 200 million nerve cables. These cables fire data back and forth at high speed, syncing the logical left and the emotional right into a single experience. Our perception of a unified self depends on this biological data cable remaining intact. In cases of severe epilepsy, uncontrolled electrical storms can overwhelm this circuitry and threaten a patient's life. To stop these dangerous electrical storms from spreading, neurosurgeons must take an extreme measure, cutting the corpus callosum in half. The surgery stops the violent seizures immediately. However, physically separating the hemispheres leaves two independent processing centers stranded inside the same skull. Without the bridge, the logical side and the emotional side can no longer exchange data or agree on a single goal. Severing the wire fractures the individual into two isolated parallel consciousnesses sharing one body. Researchers test split-brain patients by isolating a visual stimulus so it enters only the right eye. The information travels from the right eye directly into the right hemisphere, leaving the left side of the brain completely blind to the data. If you ask the patient what they saw, the left brain, which controls the vocal cords, claims it saw nothing. Simultaneously, the silent right brain processes the image and understands it, despite the speaking brain's ignorance. Because the right brain controls the left side of the body, it uses the left hand to reach out and select the object it saw. The left hand's actions are the physical manifestations at an independent intellect that the speaking self cannot hear. This dual mind reality suggests that the speaking ego is not the sole author of your secret desires, your unique jokes, or your personal opinions. The conscious self acts as an interpreter, inventing rationalizations for physical actions it did not actually initiate. If the mind we hear in our head is guessing at the motives of a silent stranger, we have to ask who is truly driving the body. Every physical choice we make carries a new question. Which half of the mind actually pulled the lever?